What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Let's Play. This time we're doing EarthBound, which is my favorite game of all time. It's a little RPG on the Super Nintendo. Came out in 1994. I actually shouldn't call it a little RPG. It's a very big RPG. It's a cult classic. It's got a cult following, and it's not called EarthBound: The War Against Gygus, which is a very strange. I don't know why they called it on the title screen here, but it's gonna be a long one, so strap in. My voice may sound a little hoarse because my throat is dry. I left my fan on last night when I should have. Should not have. Shouldn't have, whatever. But yeah. EarthBound, this is the Switch version this is the Switch re-release for the, NSO Online Switch Super Nintendo expansion pack thing, the jig, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, here we go, EarthBound. I like these opening credits, but I'm not gonna make you watch them. But yeah, Shigesato Itoi did not know how to use a computer when he made this game, so we had to tell people what he wanted the dialogue to say, and they had to type it up for him. And we're just gonna get started right away. So, close that. Here we have my practice save, so we're gonna delete. And right here, we're gonna start a new game. Our text speed's gonna be fast, stereo, and then this, you can choose which text box, like, it changes the color of the outline for the text boxes. Doesn't matter what you choose. And even though these are all unique in their own right, I genuinely just like playing the best. It looks better. This song was composed by Shigeru Miyamoto, who created, Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, I think Pikmin, Yoshi, Metroid, all the Nintendo greats, except for Kirby and stuff. But yeah, so we can name our characters whatever we want, but just for the sake of the narrative, I'm going to name them what they're actually canonically called. And you can do that. This don't care button gives them their name. So we have Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Boo. Our dog's name is going to be King. Our homemade food is steak. And our favorite thing is rockin'. Oh, darn it. I did that last episode. Last recording, too. We want rockin'. There we go. And with that, let's start our adventure. The year is 1990X. Onett, a small town in Eagle Land. Ness's house. So here we are, with Ness, not the outfit most people recognize him with. And you can see that we're very weak, and it's gonna change very fast. If you don't like openings that drag on, then you're gonna love this game, because this game's opening lasts like 10 minutes at tops. And it gets you invested too, it's unique. But, dead of night, something crashed outside. We're gonna go check it out, because this was the 90s, and it was actually safe to go outside when you were little. And we gotta sneak past our mom here. Go. Go away. You don't see me. You don't see me. Nice. We're masters at this. I recommend talking to NPCs. Their dialogue's pretty witty. It's kind of well written. And if you're not using a walkthrough, definitely do that. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home, pronto! A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. It's dangerous to go on the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? Yeah, despite what you're gonna see here in a little bit, this entire game is not going up and down this hill. Onett is actually one of the bigger areas of the game, so we're gonna be here a while. Hey, you, don't you know what time it is? So over here in this present, there is going to be a bread roll, which is a really, really good early game healing item. Hey Ness, hi buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, whoops, I almost told you about my, by the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know, I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Treasure Hunter, this is Liar X Adjurate's house. It's just clever writing, man. It's just clever. It's dumb, but it's clever. The meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. Shh, shh. Hey, Ness! Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops', officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. So, with the meteorite closed off, and Pokey, our neighbor, bugging the cops for no reason, we are forced to head home. So this is going down the Onett Hilltop, number 1. It's gonna happen a lot. It's gonna happen a lot. But, yeah. So, we did such a good job sneaking out of the house that our mom caught us, because, you know, we're so good at it. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Ness is in trouble. Later that night. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. My land, who will be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? Hey, listen to what I gotta say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed, oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, the local ruffians. They were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blamed the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? I know the dog's unreliable, but you should take King along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out your jammies before you leave. So here we are in our classic Ness attire, and sadly he's more known from Super Smash Bros. Because the series was neglected for years. But inside of Tracy's room, whoever she was wrapping this for, we steal it. It's a cracked bat. One of many bats we're gonna see. One of many really good items we're gonna see. It's not a very good item, but it's not even good early game item. It's kind of meh. But we're gonna get a better bat pretty soon, so. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. So she is extended inventory space. You're gonna see that we don't have a lot of inventory space. Which is probably the most outdated thing about this game is the inventory management. Very, very small. The space you see here is the space you get. You can't upgrade your inventory space at all. And yeah, so she can just be extra storage. Can I leave? Thank you. Gotta take along the dog. Or you want me to go with you? I guess I have no choice. Let's go. Alright, you go out in front, and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 in your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. You feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. So he is your source of money, and also saving your game if you're not using suspend points like me. And with party, here we go. Oh, I didn't expect for you to be the first enemy we run into, but I'll do it. So this is a Spiteful Crow, a pretty nasty early game enemy. You're gonna see here that there's a lot. These backgrounds are trippy. You're also gonna see here that I'm putting music in the corner, the name of the song. So this soundtrack is definitely worth listening to, and I'm gonna be talking over it most of the time. The soundtrack is definitely an integral part of the game. But anyway, all we can do right now is really bash. So King is a good party member. Pokey doesn't do anything. He's useless. Yeah, these guys are nasty if you don't play your cards right. There you go, he died. They also have a chance to steal items out of your inventory, but every single time they die, they drop a cookie, so it's kind of a risk-reward thing for fighting them. Cookies are the worst in early game healing item. There you are. I expected to run into you first. This is the runaway dog, the worst enemy in the game. It gives you like 1 XP, and it's terrible for grinding. If you need to grind enemies, don't grind these guys or the crows. There's enemies we'll see later on which you should grind. These guys suck. That, I didn't think I was going to get to talk about that yet either. That was a smash attack. We leveled up here. First, alright, I got a lot to talk about. Smash attacks, you're going to see there's a status called Guts. And Guts, basically, how do I describe this? Guts is your chance of getting a smash attack, which is a normal attack, but it does a lot of damage. It's just all RNG, and it's just random. PSI moves, which is what PP is on the menu, but I'm going to call them PK moves, because that's what Smash Bros. Calls them, and it's easier, are your psychic moves. If you played any other RPG, these are basically your special moves or magic moves. So think stuff like Rude Buster and Deltarune, or, you know, just magic moves. Like, you know. So, this is actually one of the best early game healing items. Life Up will fully max you out. Not later, of course, but we're really low level, so it will. And it's very useful. Oh, there's a Coil Snake. These guys are the second worst enemy. I love this game. This game's songs just get better and better, and the background just get trippier. But yeah, I highly recommend listening to this game's OST. See, just done like that, even the runaway dog lasted a couple turns. 1 XP. They're definitely one of the worst. No, actually, I got that wrong. I think they're the worst, then runaway dogs, and then Spiteful Crows. And then the game starts giving you good enemies that are challenging. Jeez, the smash attacks. He missed. You suck, Coil Snake. Yeah. If I'm taking long pauses, it's just because I have to, like, swallow, because my throat's really dry for some reason. There's another spot. Oh! You might see that the, little animation that played there was green. We attacked him from behind, which is, when you attack an enemy from behind, which means you go after them first, you get a free attack that is guaranteed to hit. So yeah, you just get a free attack on him. So he's definitely gonna die this turn. But he dodged, so I was wrong. Yeah, Pokey's a terrible party member. He doesn't do anything. And he left a cookie, nice. I already grabbed the bread roll from here, didn't I? Yeah. I think it got stolen, though. No, it didn't. There we go. Hey, Ness. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man. The police are gone, because they're terrible at their job. And here's the meteorite that caused so much ruckus. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Very reliable dog. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey! I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay, at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Gee, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. And Picky is just as worse as Pokey, because he does 1 damage, which doesn't help you at all, basically. Ness! Do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? Oh, come on, you must hear it. A bee I am. Not. I'm from 10 years in the future, and in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock, and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you started to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now. Do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Ness, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, you said? I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not really into this sort of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. So there we go. There's our first official party. Ness, Buzz, Pokey, and Picky. You say the same thing? Yeah. Ness, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later? Alone? Nope. Creepy man wants a young boy to visit him alone in the dead middle of night. That didn't age well. Maybe that was intentional. With this, some of the things in this game, I honestly don't know. I like following the paths. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygus' plans. But, Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. The Starman Jr. blocked the way. This is basically the fight that's meant to get you over the learning curve. So we're gonna bash here. You're gonna see Buzz use his shield. And this means that any PSI moves that the enemies use on you will just not have an effect. This music's really good too. Yeah, Buzz is a beast. Also, I want to give, it's kind of late now, and I actually feel really bad for not saying it earlier. If you like epileptic, or you just can't handle like lots of flashing colors, do not watch this. Do not watch this. If you are epileptic, by the final boss of this game, you will actually die, I swear. Do not watch this Let's Play if you're epileptic. Please. Genuinely. This game is, it's a 90s sci-fi game. There's gonna be tons of colors. Just don't. It's kind of late, but if you're epileptic and you're still with us, click off the video. Alright. It's like almost impossible to lose this fight without glitches, so. There we go. That should be a level up. Yep. Offense by 3, 1, nice. Any PP? Yes, by 3 and 14 health, nice. Whew, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent, due to Gygus' influence over their evil minds. It is the truth, so listen. Go back to Pokey's house. And the game already starts giving you some dark themes here. I'll let you put the pieces together and then I'll tell you what's happening. But, yeah. This game is... I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money, and maybe $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it could really have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Ah! I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. I was much weaker than I thought, so you must now begin your adventure. See, you... Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gygus, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Onett. It's called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Alright. You are a very intelligent young man, and... the pain. Everything is getting dark. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is a sound stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 your sanctuary locations into the stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. But did you want to hear the story one more time? Good! It's already dawn outside. But it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. It's supposed to be a touching moment, and I just like the fact, I always laugh at the fact that they used an awesome item. If we check our goods here, the Soundstone. Kinda weird. My dad really got after me. He said I get no dessert for the rest of the decade. I don't want to look at the meteorite anymore. So, if you didn't put the pieces together, what just happened there with Pokey, Picky, and their dad, it is heavily implied, and even more in the Japanese version because the sound is different, it is very heavily implied that Pokey and Picky are verbally and especially are physically abused. Basically, Pokey and Picky get beat by their parents. They are physically, it's an abusive household, which you may have put together, which is really, really, really dark. But right after that dark moment, it's some awesome music. Next time on EarthBound, we will be taking on Onett fully. Well, not fully, but you know what I mean. We'll be starting our adventure. For real. Oh, but wait, there's more. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. So, yeah. I'll explain that guy in the next episode. I will see you guys next time on EarthBound. Bye.